ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः।
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः।
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
चातुर्वर्ण्यं मया सृष्टम्
चातुर्वर्ण्यं मया सृष्टम्
गुणकर्मविभागशः
गुणकर्मविभागशः
तस्य कर्तारमपि माम्
तस्य कर्तारमपि माम्
विद्यकर्तारमव्ययम्।
नित्यकर्तारमव्ययम्।
चातुर्वर्ण्यं मया सृष्टम्। The fourfold divisions. The fourfold divisions, that is Varna Vibhaga, that the division of Varna based on Guna Karma. Varna Vyavastha based on Guna Karma Vibhagashaha. Ashrama Vyavastha, Varna Vyavastha. Varna Vyavastha is talked about. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, iti, the fourfold divisions. Maya Srishtam, created by me. At the same time, may you know me to be the Akarta. So the second line, seemingly contradictory statement. Agam Karta, at the same time, Nagam Karta. So that we discussed. It's going to be discussed also elaborately. Kartritvam, that is from the standpoint of the the Srishti, Vyavaharika. Akarta, that is Paramarthika. Atma, Ishvaraha, how can be a Karta? So if Paramatma is a Karta, is subject to samsara. Therefore, Kartritvam is not real Kartritvam. It is Badita Kartritvam, sublated Karta, not really Karta. Okay, fine. Now the fourfold division is what we saw. Three gunas, and based on the disposition of the mind, which can be seen as a characteristic of a person. So four types are possible. Three gunas results in four types of people. Four types of people based on their composition of the mind. So we have seen SRT, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, RST, Rajas, Sattva, Tamas, RTS, Rajas, Tamas, Sattva, and finally TRS, Tamas, Rajas, Sattva, 4. So each composition corresponds to each Varna. And there is a gradation told. That is, a person who is tamas dominant, who has tamas dominant in him, that is TRS, he will gradually has to grow to be SRT. That is why the karma yoga, all those sadhanas are prescribed. Now, this division, the question comes, is it only applicable to a particular society? No, it is universal, whether we will it or not. This is how it is. In every society, whether in the East or West, in some form it is seen. The names may be different, but it is there. As we have seen in the modern society, we have the scientists, the knowledgeable people, and those people who protect the law and order, and the business people, and the workers. So fourfold divisions. So therefore, the universality of the fourfold divisions. These are the three qualities which causes a difference in groups of people, not only in India, but all over the world. Sattva, Rajas, Tamas belong to Prakriti. So therefore, it belongs to the entire world, to nature, which belongs to Bhagavan alone. Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, that is Trigunatmika Maya. Maya is Ishvaradinaha, therefore which belongs to Bhagavan. Bhagavan through Maya manifests in the form of this Jagat, Prakriti, and Maya as the Sri Guna, therefore Jagat also consisting of beings and things, also made up the three gunas. And therefore there is a taratamyam, there is a difference in the constitution of the three gunas. That makes a difference. Therefore it is universal. On the basis of this Prakriti, then this division of people according to qualities, Guna Vibhaga is done. First Guna Vibhaga, then we will discuss Karma Vibhaga. All people come under the four groups formed by the possible combinations of the three gunas. Only four groups possible, that also we saw. There is no fifth group or sixth group. Other combinations not possible because of the order, the particular order. Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Then Rajas, Sattva, Tamas. Rajas, Tamas, Sattva. Then Tamas, Rajas, Sattva. There is no Tamas, Sattva, Rajas. Tamas cannot be backed up by Sattva. Impossible. Darkness cannot be supported by knowledge. Ajnanam is supported by Rajas. So an Ajnani or a dull-witted person is a dull-witted person. Rajas is less. Sattva is more, then is not a dull-witted person. Sattva is next to Tamas. That is not possible. That combination is impossible. So therefore, only these four combinations already we discussed. Four combinations are only possible. So therefore, possible four combinations of the three gunas, because everyone has to work his or her way through the four compositions in order to mature. The maturity is Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, SRT. That is the goal. That is the aspiration of, or should be the aspiration of every being, every human being. Then only he can work for Jnanam. SRT stands for Antakarna Shuddhi. Karma Yoga, therefore Antakarna Shuddhi. The person becomes matured and then he pursues Jnanam. Sattva is a clarity, thinking, stands for thinking. The thinking person, therefore, yes, clarity with regard to Purushartha Nishchaya. Thereafter he works for Jnanam and Moksha. So therefore, everyone has to work in order to become matured. In the Vedic context, the people having the first combination, that is SRT, Sattva Rajas Tamas, they are called Brahmanaha. Brahmanaha, because Sattva is both, therefore they are knowledgeable people. In the Vedic context, they are the treasurers of knowledge. In the modern world, this combination stands for teachers, scientists, research people, all those, where more of intelligence and thinking. Philosophers also come under this category. So they are Brahmanaha. Those having the second combination, Sattva, Rajas, Sattva, Tamas. Rajas is dominant. Rajas stands for energy, Shakti, activity, intense activity. They cannot remain quiet even for a moment. Full of energy, ambition. And backed up is Sattva. Therefore, their energy, their action is supplemented by Sattva. Therefore, they don't do anything blindly, backed up by thinking. Something thinking is involved. Therefore, they are Kshatriya. Therefore, they are those people who protect the society, the law and order. Therefore, all the military forces, police force, they come under this category, Kshatriya. And therefore, the Rajas is backed up by Sattva. Therefore, they are generally moral and unselfish people. That is why unselfish. That why those in the military army, they're ready to sacrifice their life for the sake of the country. So there's some tyaga is involved. And the third combination, those who having the third, Rajas, Tamas, Sattva. Rajas, here also activity, intense activity is, but it is backed up by Tamas, dullness. Therefore, they are Vaishyas. Vaishyas meaning the business people, trading class. They are interested in making money. Therefore, generally, they are selfish. Compared to Kshatriyas, they are selfish. They are interested in making money and therefore for their own welfare growth. Of course, they also contribute. See, it's a classification. A person may be a Kshatriya, maybe in military, but he can have the combination of Rajas, Tamas, Sattva. That is also possible. All these combinations are possible. He happened to join the military, join the army, but he may be selfish, possible. Similarly, those who are in business, commerce, they are Vaishya, but in Guna, they may be having Kshatriya Guna, Rajas, Sattva, possible. But by profession, they may be doing trading or commerce, or they may have enjoyed the disposition, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. All these are possible. That possibility, that combination is different. It is possibilities here, irrespective of the occupation, the karma. We are just discussing the division based on only guna. Then the last combination, those having the fourth combination, Tamas, Rajas, Sattva, they are Shudraha. They cannot think independently and execute anything. Therefore, they are always have to be dictated, to be guided. Sattva is least, therefore Shudra. That's why they are employees. Not all employees are all staff are dull-witted. Some intelligent may be there. They may be employed, but in Guna they may be Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Possible. So that combination is possible. So that occupation we are not, the karma we are not discussing. Karma is Guna, Karma Vibhaga. That is next, duty based. That's going to come. This is purely based on the Guna. So Brahmanas are those, Brahmanaha, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, Pradhanaha. They have predominantly Sattva, then Rajas and Tamas. And Kshatriyas are those, they are RST, and Vaishyas are RTS, and Shudras are TERS. So this is Guna, based on Guna. Now, we are not talking about the job, the profession, the action, karma, occupation here, just based on the Guna. This is the Guna Vibhaga, the fourfold division based on qualities, which is referred to in this shloka, Guna Karma Vibhagashaha, based on the dominance of the Guna, Guna Pradhana, Pradhana Guna. Pradhana guna is sattva backed up by rajas, then brahmana. Pradhana guna is rajas backed up by sattva, is kshatriya. Pradhana guna rajas backed up by tamas, it's vaishya. Pradhana guna tamas, then they are shudraha. This is their mental composition. Based on the mental composition, these are the four types of people in the society. They may do any occupation, that depends. That depends on other factors. They may be born in any jati also. We are not talking about jati also. Janma. What jati, what caste? Not caste based also. Just based on guna. Purely based on guna, these are the divisions. So Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shodra. This is not understood. That is why there is a lot of confusion with regard to the caste division. There is no caste. There is a caste here. Brahmana, any caste the person may belong to. Any profession that the person do. If the person has this mental composition, is a Brahmana. Any job let the person do. Any jati let it be born. The person has RST is Kshatriya only. Similarly, with regard to Vaishya and Shudra, this is purely based on the quality of the person. This alone, quality alone manifests in the form of the characteristics of the person. The guna alone manifests in the form of characteristic. Is intelligent, is unselfish, is dull-witted. The character based on this guna only composition. Now, this is guna vibhaga. Next one is duty based on karma. There is no rule that a Brahmana, meaning the person who has this mental composition, that is SRT, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, should do or be doing only the karma which are in keeping with the guna. A person may enjoy this mental composition, SRT, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, but he may be working in a army, or he may be doing business, or may be employed as is an employer possible. Similarly, with regard to the person RST, not that all the army people, those who are in the protection force, enjoy this. They may have SRT possible, this composition, and they may be working in force. So all these are possible. Now, purely based on karma, the division is talked about. There's another kind of division, duty-based division among people, another kind of division inherent in the system, that is also fourfold. The people of each division called by the same names. Therefore, you should not confuse because they are called by the same names. Based on guna, brahmana, kshatriya, vaishya, shudra. Now, based on profession, based on duty, they are called by the same name. This division is based on duty, karma vibhava. The duty of a brahmana, for example, brahmana based on duty. A person is considered to be a brahmana based on his duty, based on his dharma. For example, is to teach, to officiate at rituals. He performs yajna, yaga. So he studies Veda. He does adhyayanam and adhyapanam, studies and teaches. That is his profession. And he is a person who is officiated to perform rituals. That is his karma, job. That is his dharma. His life is one of prayer for the welfare of the society, and he lives very simply with no more than the barest essentials. He is protected by the society, is protected by the king. In those days, he must practice shama and gain dhamma. He is shami dami. He has self-control. He studies the Veda, adhyayanam, teaches adhyapanam, and serves as an officiating priest, undertaking all the liturgical activities that are the duties of the priest. That is it. The priests are generally Brahmana. A society that requires certain religious activities to be conducted, and the Brahmana is responsible for them. He has that mental composition. Therefore, he is a priestly person. This is the concept. This is the general. So based on karma, if a person performs all this activity, he is considered to be a Brahmana. Forget about the guna. Guna already over. Guna part is done. Now based on karma, he is a Brahmana. This Brahmana, that is based on guna, based on karma Brahmana is maybe different from guna Brahmana. Need not be same. If it is same, then it is excellent. By guna also Brahmana, and by profession also Brahmana. Therefore, he will excel in its profession. Similarly, by karma, if a person is Kshatriya, and by guna also, if the person is Kshatriya, he is a real Kshatriya and he will excel in that field. Similarly, by Vaishya, by profession, he is a business person, and by guna also, he is a Vaishya. He would excel in his field. Similarly, Shudra also. But that need not match in society. A person may be a Brahmana, but he may not have Brahmana guna. He may have Shudra guna, possible. So that such combinations are possible. So here, those combinations are not discussed, but that combinations are possible that we have to know. So here, because the same names are used, therefore the confusion can come. Here we are just dividing based on the karma. So yes, karma brahmana we can call for our understanding, for our clear distinct understanding of the two guna and the karma based. Here brahmana is guna brahmanaha, guna kshatriyaha, guna vaishyaha, guna shudraha. Because based on guna vibhaha. Similarly here, karma brahmanaha, karma kshatriyaha, karma vaishyaha, karma shudraha. Because division is based on karma vibhaha. Okay, therefore here karma brahmana. Next is karma kshatriya. Then there is a guna based brahmana and duty based brahmana. Guna brahmana and karma brahmana. Similarly, there is a guna based kshatriya and duty based kshatriya. Guna kshatriya, karma kshatriya, whose duty is to protect to dharma, be committed to knowledge and protect the Vedas. As a kshatriya, Arjuna's duty was to rule and protect the people in terms of administration, judiciary, law enforcement, and defense. All these functions come under kshatriya dharma and are duties to be done in every society. The Vaishya, next one. Vaishya is a person based on karma, it's talked about karma Vaishya, who deals in commerce, trading, wealth, farms, agriculture. It does krishyadi karma and so on. Commerce involves bringing things from the place where they are produced and selling them in other places where they are needed for demand and supply. Thus, a Vaishya is the one whose duty is to make things available to the people. Therefore, they belong to the business class, business people, industrialist, stock market people. So the people in the fourth division, Shudra, provides the hands and legs, eyes and ears for the others. That is why they stand for service. The duty is to serve. And without such people, nothing could be accomplished. Therefore, Shudra doesn't mean lowly people. They are meant for offering service to the other three. The activities they perform are found in all societies and in the world and must be done if the society is to function. In the Vedic religion, the activities of each of the four groups of people are converted into duties and are enjoined according to family. Enjoined to family. Here only the caste comes. A particular family is enjoined a particular duty. So therefore, the Brahmana karma is enjoined to a particular family. Therefore, they become Brahmana. The family become Brahmana by caste-based Brahmana. Similarly, Kshatriya dharma is ordered to a certain family. Of course, based on this guna combination. Similarly, Vaishya and Shudra. We do not know when all this started, but whoever was doing the duties of a Kshudra or Vaishya or Kshatriya or Brahmana kept passing the same duties down to his or her children. This is natural. A Brahmana, a Brahmana, he will pass his dharma to his son. Similarly, a Kshatriya will pass his dharma to his son. So like that, this is how it was started. It is seen in the modern society also, like a doctor son becomes a doctor, the whole family will be doctor. We call doctor's family, similar scientist family. Whatever the professions or the the duties you are performing, it was handed over to the next generation. They consider that the duty as sacred. A carpenter son become a carpenter. It is not that it's cursed to be a carpenter. A potter son is a potter. The pot, how to make the pots. It's a skill. It's an art taught to his son. That's all the arts and that's how the different types of arts and the skill are protected. So it is a potter is not inferior. The carpenter is not inferior. Everybody has each one has a place. So they kept passing same duties down to his children, our children. Strictly speaking, anyone who does the work of a particular group should be known by the name of that group, regardless of which group he or she is born to. A person now who is born in a Brahmana family, for example, is born in a Brahmana family. That family, that family, the head of the family or the members of the family performs karma which are ordained for the Brahmana karma, that is officiating the priest, doing puja, etc. But does Vaishya karma, that person who is born in a Brahmana family may do a karma of a Vaishya. A true Brahmana, on the other hand, is the one who, having been born into a Brahmana kula, Brahmana family, lives a simple life so as not to exploit the society, he studies and teaches the Veda and performs the obligated rituals for the welfare of the people, just as his father, grandfather, and great grandfather did before him. He is a true Brahmana. Not just because born in a Brahmana family, a person become a Brahmana. A Brahmana who performs as his ancestors were doing, who performs the karma, the duties, as the ancestors were doing, he is a Brahmana. So in that sense, the modern society, who is a Brahmana, who studies Veda, who does the karma which are enjoined by the Veda. Being born in a Brahmana kula, they become employed in some companies, they work, therefore they become Shudra, they are Shudra, they are Vaishya, and some join the force, therefore they become Kshatriya. Therefore, by Jati, they are Brahmana, they are Jati Brahmana. By karma, they are something else, Vaishya, Shudra. And by Guna, they may not be a Brahmana. Though born in a Brahmana kula, by Guna, they may be a Kshatriya, but doing the profession of a Vaishya. This is similarly with regard to other groups also. Being born in a Brahmana kula, enjoying the Vaishya Guna, the person may be doing the karma of a Kshatriya. In Mahabharata itself, we have example, Dronacharya. Dronacharya Brahmana, was a Brahmana. Dronacharya is a Brahmana, born in a Brahmana kula, but he was teaching martial arts to the Pandavas and the Kauravas, was doing the profession of a Kshatriya, though born in a Brahmana kula, was doing the profession of a Kshatriya. Therefore, Jati Brahmana is, but by Karmataha is a Kshatriya. In fact, he fought in the war and got killed. By Guna, we don't know. By Guna, we can assume he must be, because he knows, he has knowledge. Therefore, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. By Guna also he is a Brahmana. By Guna is a Brahmana. By Jati is a Brahmana, but by Karma is a Kshatriya. So, such examples are found in Mahabharata. There is another person, Dharma Vyada in Mahabharata. He's a Jnani, in fact. but was doing the job of a butchery. He was running a butcher shop. By jati, maybe a shudra, and doing a karma of a shudra. Karma shudra. Jati shudra, karma shudra, but by he's a jnani. Therefore, he's a brahmana. Gunataha guna brahmana. Though not born in a brahmana family, is brahmana in terms of guna. Though not doing the karma which are enjoined for a brahmana, enjoyed for a brahmana, though he's not doing that, but still he is a brahmana. Guna is a brahmana. It's a jnani. That is why we say, who is a brahmana? Brahma janati iti brahmanaha. The one who knows Brahma is a brahmana. So in terms of guna, in terms of karma, if the guna and the karma matches, then the person will excel in his profession. In fact, that is the secret of success between a successful people and an unsuccessful people. Between a successful person and an unsuccessful person, this is the difference. A successful person is one who has chosen the right profession, whatever may be the profession, which is in keeping with his gunas. He understands himself very clearly, and therefore he chooses the right profession. An unsuccessful person, confused person, maybe aspiring for something for which he is not prepared. His gunas doesn't match, therefore he is unsuccessful. So that makes a difference. Now the division, even though in the shloka talked about only two divisions, guna and karma, jati based came later. As we saw that as the duties are transferred to the successive generation. So therefore, when the Brahmana was doing the karma of a Brahmana, then that jati, that kula, that family becomes a Brahmana family. Similarly, Kshatriya kula, Vaishya kula, Shudra kula. This is how it started. When it started, we don't know. Started. And before this is there invariably in all the society, therefore. Therefore, there is no upper class or lower class in terms of the in terms of superiority. In terms of economy, maybe upper class, lower class, higher class, lower. But there is no really taratamya. It's all divisions based on guna and karma. This division is not to divide and cause a division in the society. This is in fact required for the growth of the individual and the harmony of the society. The right person is employed for the right profession. A king, for example, a king should be a kshatriya. Though Brahmana may be called an upper caste, within code upper caste, that is not really division. If he is called an upper caste, if he is made a king, he won't be able to perform the job of a king. He cannot rule the kingdom properly. That requires certain skill, certain disposition, which only a kshatriya, a guna kshatriya enjoys. Therefore, a king only, a real kshatriya only can be a king. Of course, there are exceptions. Ravana was a Brahmana, not by guna. By jati is a Brahmana. By guna he is a kshatriya, but by his action he became a Shudra. That's another example. Why Shudra? Because he is involved. He is a person who kidnapped Sita, who usurped the Sita, who belongs to Rama. So another's wife. So by karma he is a Shudra. By profession he is a Kshatriya. By jati he is a Brahmana. He knows Samaveda and he sings Samaveda very sweetly. Even Lord Shiva is pleased with this chanting. though he has such good qualities, but he is gunataha shudra. By guna is a shudra. So duties being there, we have these four groups of people. Of course, duties can be transgressed. That is not the point here. Yes, that is not the point here. As we saw the example, Duryodhana, Ravana, etc. Dharma Vyada in Mahabharata. The duties themselves, their karma, are the basis for the division of people. Therefore, it is not really a division to cause split in the society. Each group having its respective duties. Generally, the society will function harmoniously. That is the idea. Thus, there are Brahmana karma, Kshatriya karma, Vaishya karma, and Shudra karma. A man who is a Brahmana in terms of karma, duty, may chant the Veda, officiate at rituals, and so on. But guna wise, in terms of guna, he may be ambitious and may want recognition. Such a person is not SRT, Sattva Rajas Tamas. If Abhavari carries out his duties with the attitude of Karma Yoga, then he is SRT, Sattva Rajas Tamas. Then his attitude is, this is my duty, this is my karma, these duties are be done by me. They are my offering to the Lord. Then only he is a Brahmana. So who is the real Brahmana? A Brahmana who is in terms of guna. In terms of guna, only a person can be a Brahmana. Because only when the person has SRT, is a Brahmana, he alone can aspire for Jnanam and work for Jnanam. So, therefore, Brahmana. Similarly, with regard to the other, we have to understand. Maybe born, maybe having karma, maybe karmataha, maybe Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, but guna wise could be something else. So, all these combinations are possible. The right combination is there. If the guna and karma matches, then it's a blessing. Then karma yoga and a duty based society. We'll see tomorrow. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Dhanyavadaha.